this up. Here it is. I'd really like to get these sides off, but I got some bolts that are stuck, so I'm spinning. Mess with it later because I do want to get them off and paint them. So it's these. Put some stuff on them. Get them off. And this suspension we're going to go through and just garbage it. Put something fancy pants on it. What does it have? I thought it had a torsion, or I thought it had a sway bar. It doesn't. It's got a torsion bar. It looks like something. Maybe that is their version of it. So I figured I would take the car off of these jacks, off of these wheels. Well, actually, I should probably get the motor mounts off first. But after that, I'm gonna take them off and take them off the wheels. That way I can have it lower, be a little easier. So these motor mounts are weird. I've never seen them look like this before. I really don't know how to get them off. So I'll probably just take the bolts right off the block. Then it's, I don't know, I'll figure it out. Just like I always do. With a little bit of swearing that I'll edit out most of the time. Where's the hood? What the hell? I'm also going to take off this heater assembly. And probably the brakes stuff too. I ordered a automatic pedal because this was a manual. And by the way, if you need any manual, like the bell housing or the shift linkage or any of this stuff, I'm never going to use it, so let me know. This looks like it's going to be 5/8 or 9/16. So let's see. Not 5/8, maybe even bigger. Alright, let's go get some more. Alright. Let's see if it's 5/8. Yep. Just for fun, put some more stuff on it so it's taking the motor mounts off. It's annoying. It's heavy. Extension. You probably want to see it. So I got this top one out, and then I'm trying to get the bottom one out, and those are both loose, so that would be beautiful if that worked. So, I need to go get alright, let's try this. Still on reach. Of course, I'm going to jack right in the way. That's what I do. Are you out of power? Alright, so I need a wrench. Fit, hopefully, somehow. I'm getting stabbed by rust. Ah! Ta-da! Well, that was nice. Thank you. I'm telling you, this motor is rusty. The whole bottom of the oil pan's rusted out. You can see the crank through it. About 10 pounds of dirt. Probably was a mouse house. Sure you can see. Look at that. Bad lighting, but that's the oil pan. That's inside the oil pan. That's the side. Here's a good starter if anybody needs one. I'll bet it's fine. Here's the other side. I would bet though that bell house is valuable. Somebody was trying to put a manual transmission on something. I bet you that flywheel's valuable too. Phew! Alright. And I need a control arm. This one's smashed unless I can pull it back out, but then probably the geometry will never be right. Having said that, I'm probably not putting the same suspension back on. 98% chance. If this works, I should just be able to hook on and lift it out. Of course the intake's gone, so you can't really do it like that. I'm gonna have to use some other bolt, some voltage. So why do I want to work on old cars again? I forget. Sometimes I forget. Tell me. Scratches and dirt and burns, pissing off my neighbors, spending too much money, making my wife mad at me. Oh, because when I'm done I get to drive them and they're awesome. And they're super valuable if I ever need to sell one. Who wouldn't want to do that? At this point I'm not going to sell any of them. But, you know, just like any toy, maybe someday. Alright, if I'm right, I should have separated it. Oh, there's one more. See, there's always one more. It's going to be a pain to get to. Is there one over here? Sure there is. Yep. So there's a third bolt back there. It's going to be a pain to get to. So I'll do that. I was all excited and giving my congratulatory speech, whatever that is. If I could just get underneath that, just pull them off that way. I'll bet even these motor mounts are valuable to somebody. But since I'm putting a Hellcat in here, it's going to be some kind of an adapter. I'm going to really have to change the front suspension and, of course, the rear suspension. Maybe do a 4-link, and then do a better. It's got an 8 3/4 rear end, but I'm not sure what it's geared. But I'm pretty sure it's open, not a sure grip. So I'll have to change that out, and of course all the brakes are drum. That will have to change. Get a drive line made, of course. Oh, looks like the transmission cross member is still there, which is kind of valuable, but who knows. Hi, boy.
Holy crap. How are you?
Glad of you to join us. I'm taking off this engine, taking out this engine. If I can get these motor mounts out. What are you doing?
Where are my overalls?
I don't know, probably in the overall section. Glad you're here. Now if I scream, someone will hear me. Oh, I swear. This is damn near impossible to reach.
Put the ramps out for me. How do I get it in the driveway?
Private.
Turn it on?
It's gonna hurt. Drive it 2 feet. I would make sure they're lined up, because if they're not lined up. Let's turn it on very shortly, very quickly, and turn it back off. That's probably what you were going to do anyway, right? Now you can just blame it on me. Get that in there. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. So I got this side motor mount out. Now I got to get that side. Isn't this a fun game? I'll let you know when I get there. In a segment called Today's Nightmare, I got the motor mounts out for Christine, I think. And this head was not attached at all. And this chain isn't exactly what I should use, because there's no intake, and you know. So we're calling this Today's Nightmare. So I'm going to put the camera over here, and then you can watch me hopefully lift it out with ease. Okay? Should be no problem at all. Alright, here we go. Look at that, it's coming out. Son of our, I can't get a drain. All right, let's look at it. I was gonna say, anybody want some heads? But doubtful. This is the garbagest engine I think I've ever seen. But I would bet maybe the exhaust manifolds are fine. And the bell housing for a manual transmission is probably useful to somebody. Other than that. Whee! Oh, don't hit my truck. No! Uh-oh. Got a boo-boo, Dean. I dropped the engine. Almost fell on my truck. Oh well, it's probably fine.
Did you record it?
Yes.
Is it recording?
Alright, engine's going to the scrapyard. Mess it up. So the question is, am I going to be able to get it out of the truck? Junkyard. Scrapyard. You look cool.
You look weird.
Alright, so we got this engine.